This is John Perricone of SunGrown Zero. This is day 2 of the first 2 days. Me and my partner Steve Davey have demonstrated the SunGrown Zero technology in our traveling circus trade show trailer. Several years ago, I brought Stevie into my world of cannabis cultivation. I was a cannabis cultivator in Humboldt for 17 years. I sold my farm up there in March of 2016. And over the last 2 years or so, I've been moving towards developing some kind of an innovation in the industry that I thought could take the industry to the next level. I met Jonathan Cachet, SunGrown Zero, at the New West Summit in San Francisco in November of 2016. And by March of 2017, he and I had started the process of building and partnering up on this new venture. Jonathan was looking for a way to create something environmentally sound, something that was a way to be an impact in making the carbon footprint of our industry, the dirty little secret of our industry, and do something to make a correction. He saw an advertisement for Solar Tube. Solar Tube is a technology that's been around for a long time. He saw an ad for the Solar Tube that had a mom and their daughter on the floor in their kitchen playing, and above them was a Solar Tube, and you could see that pure white disc. And in the corner of the photograph was a house plant. And the house plant had grown up the wall, across the ceiling, and was facing the center of the Solar Tube disc. And Jonathan went, "What?" And that's how he decided. He got in touch with the Solar Tube guys, and that was about 3 years ago. And then he built a facility in Petaluma and ran it for 2.5 years, growing cannabis, and built, designed, and refined all of the technology and all of the computer program and all the design features that he's created. So what you're looking at here is a demonstration of the Solar Tube technology that's the heart of the SunGrown system. This technology brings 98% of the power of the sun, 98% of the full color spectrum of the sun, and it reflects away 97% of the infrared. By doing that, what we have created essentially is the perfect outdoor environment. Now, an outdoor environment that has a type of climate control that an outdoor grower will never have. In an outdoor environment, you have rain, you have bugs, you have dust, you'll have foggy days. All of these things are impacting your highest quality cannabis in negative ways. But you have spectacular sunlight there. We have that spectacular sunlight, and we've wiped the box clean of all of those complicating factors. In an indoor environment, you also have perfect conditions, except for one problem. Most indoor technology generates huge amounts of heat and humidity. 1,000-watt bulbs operate at 3,400 BTUs. You turn those things on for 12 straight hours, and you are generating, in a room that's got 50 of them, you have to evacuate the air in that room 15 minutes, maybe 18 minutes, on the dot, over and over again, all day long. What that creates is cold air coming in at the bottom of your facility, rising through hot canopy, which literally is a recipe for creating mold and mildew. In this space, with perfect outdoor sunlight, we have a perfect indoor environment. Whatever your cultivator feels is the best temperature, I believe 78, some people believe 81, some people believe 68. You set the thermostat at 78, you set your humidity, I do 38%. It stays that way all day long, and it's that temperature everywhere in the room all the time. Additionally, when this is installed correctly and you have a perfect disk of pure white sunlight, your PAR readings are the same everywhere. Unlike most indoor cultivation with artificial lights, where you have to keep the canopy top of the grow within a certain distance of the light to make sure you get maximum impact and energy transfer, ours is everywhere. You want to grow big old greenhouse plants? Go right ahead. You want to do sea of green? Go right ahead. So let's do a quick demonstration so that you can see the PAR meter go off. Wait for him to turn off the light. And right now we're looking at something in the range of 0.11 PAR, which is nothing. I mean, it's not pitch black in here, but as far as a plant is concerned, it's pretty close. Go ahead, turn it on. I love that last little bit when it just, when the dimmers hit that center and it just go bam. So right there, I got 1200 PAR, 611, 716, 840. There's more than enough. What'll happen is when you partner up with JC and us and you decide to hire us to do your design for your facility, what you're going to be doing is JC is going to know the exact geographic location of your facility, and he will design the size of the collectors on the roof and the length of the ceiling to the roof. The proprietary technology and computer systems that Jonathan has created take this and make an absolute perfect growing environment where the temperature and the humidity is set at a set point and it never changes. Your par is the same everywhere you look. And you never have cold air flowing through a hot canopy, which means you have none of the conditions that create mold and mildew. We are talking about a zero carbon footprint, zero electrical use for the year, producing outdoor quality, full color spectrum, full cannabinoid, and full terpene expressed plants. It's the best of outdoor and the best of indoor in one system. It's just nothing short of a revolution in the industry. This is the sharp end of the spear in terms of technological breakthrough for this industry, not just the cannabis cultivation, but for all cultivation. It's more efficient than greenhouses. It's far more efficient than any artificial light that's interior. It also produces the highest quality product with the least amount of failure and the least amount of water and nutrient use. Look for us at upcoming tech events, cultivators events, agricultural events, and of course, at events that are being sponsored by NCIA and CCIA and New West Summit and ICBC. We'll be all over the West Coast in the upcoming next 6 months to a calendar year demonstrating this technology. And more than likely you're going to hear about us because, as I said, this is a revolution.